So as you guys know, it's Black Friday and there's a bunch of different deals from a variety of our partners here at Unbox Therapy that we want to make you aware of. We're going to kick it off with LG, the UltraGear 39GS95QE, which is a gaming display in the UltraGear lineup. It has that 800R curvature to it, 240 Hz refresh rate, NVIDIA G-Sync, and a 39-inch OLED. For Black Friday, that monitor is going to be up to $700 off. Now, any of the deals that we talk about in this video are going to be featured down in the description, so you can click through those links to see how this discount affects the model that you choose, and of course, depending on your region as well. Next up, we have the LG Gram 16-inch, the 16T90 SP. This thing's going to be up to $550 off. If you're unfamiliar with the LG Gram, it is slim and lightweight. That's kind of a rarity in 2024 to have a large display laptop that's also feather light. They've also got something called LG Gram Link, so you can connect up to 10 iOS or Android devices and share files back with your laptop. And here's another new one. You're actually going to get something called LG Channels, which is exclusive streaming services with no extra cost, no connection, and no cables. This is going to be available to LG Gram laptop users. Next up, we have one of the most popular LG devices that we've featured recently, the CineBeam Q, which is this tiny little portable projector. It'll project up to a 120-inch image at full 4K resolution. It's easy to carry. Obviously, it's extremely portable, and it has this 360-degree rotating handle, which also acts as your stand so you can create the right angle in order to hit the wall that you want to project on. It also has an easy setup with auto screen adjustment, so you just kind of point this thing and it will automatically flatten itself to the surface that you are projecting onto. Plus, it's got streaming services built into it, so you don't need to connect any kind of external device. You have your Netflix on there and you can just start streaming right away. So because it's Black Friday, the CineBeam Q is up to $500 off. Plus, there's some free gifts you get. Again, just check the description of this video for up-to-date pricing, and that may just change a little bit depending on your region or the time with which you click it, because I'm sure that there are going to be limited quantities. Now, last up, we have the LG MyView Smart Monitor. This one, I don't have a dollar figure for the discount at the moment, so you're definitely going to need to click the link in the description. If you haven't seen LG smart monitors, the idea with these is that they're going to be a computer display, but they're also going to be a streaming display, so they can kind of act as your TV and monitor in one. This one is a 34-inch 21:9, which allows you to multitask, so you can be working while watching something else. Obviously, you can play games on here if you want to. It has WebOS 23 built in, so Netflix, Prime Video, the Apple TV app, Disney Plus, HBO Max, it's all right there, and you're gonna get those free LG channels. There's more than 300 of those. Now here we've got a deal from Narwal. Maybe you're in the market this holiday for a robotic vacuum and floor cleaner, or maybe it's a gift for somebody else. They're having quite a big discount here. It looks like it's about $400 off USD for the Black Friday discount. So this would be their latest little bot, the Frio Z Ultra. It has twin AI dodge obstacle avoidance, industry-leading recognition of 120 plus complex obstacles, and millimeter level edge cleaning distance. It's also got AI adaptive hot water mop washing. So from 45 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius, it will mop your floor and dry it. So it's not just a vacuum. Now, Narwal also says this is the industry's quietest all-in-one maintenance-free station. So it has half the noise of the average within the industry, apparently. 10-in-1 functionality, including auto mop washing, drying, self-emptying, dust storage for up to 120 days of use without touching it, maintenance free. So if you're looking for the latest and greatest, that's that $400 discount you're gonna experience there. They have the Frio X Ultra, which is the previous generation, and that one is even more money off. It's gonna be $799 USD, down from a retail price of $1399. Now that's not gonna have as many features as the new Frio Z Ultra. However, it's gonna get the job done for you at a lower price point. point. So if you've been waiting to pick up your own little robot to help you clean, now might be a good time. All right, for our next deal, this is gonna be for people looking for network attached storage. This is from UGREEN, it's the NAS Sync, and they say it's the most beginner-friendly NAS. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these kinds of devices, this is gonna give you tremendous storage that's always accessible on your network. Here we have 4 bays and up to 112 terabytes of storage. Each drive bay supports up to 24 terabytes. You could also install 2 additional compact M.2 NVMe SSD drives in order to speed up the performance for SSD caching. It's also got a 12th gen 5-core Intel processor. So if you're wondering what you can put on 112 terabytes, that's the equivalent of storing 39 million pictures or 76,000 movies. Now, what good is having all that storage if it's slow? So the processing in here is actually going to give you a transfer speed of up to 1250 megabytes per second, which is the equivalent to downloading a 1 terabyte file in about 20 minutes. Now, you can also share access to your NAS. You can allow your family members, for example, to access it using the NAS Sync client. It supports the web, iOS, Android, and TVs. It also has its very own AI album assistant to help you manage your photos. So their deal for Black Friday, 20% off. There should be a couple of links you can purchase from ugreen.com or from Amazon, so go check that out. Next up, we have a couple of products from Lepro. You may have seen the short that I posted recently on this cool disc-shaped table lamp, which had RGB and different kind of adaptive capabilities where it could respond to sound, and it could even respond to voice prompts in order to set certain moods. And you could go in there and manually configure a variety of different gradients, completely RGB capable, or you can use it as a more traditional lamp if you just want that kind of warm or soft lighting, a reading light, or a bedside lamp that just has a little bit more style to it. Now, the Lepro TB1 is also Alexa and Google enabled, or you can just use the Lepro app in order to control the color changing capabilities. So regardless of which settings you choose to use, this is really gonna help set the mood in one singular device. Now, in order to take advantage of the discount on the TB1 table lamp, you're gonna use an exclusive code, which I'm gonna post in the description of this video to make sure you're getting the full discount. Next up, we have the Lepro E1 permanent outdoor lights, and these are just smart. I mean, a lot of people don't enjoy the hassle of going outdoors in the winter and putting up Christmas lights. Well, these are year-round lights which can just glow and display either a warm or a cool white. They can function as a security light most of the year. And then because they're smart and enabled with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and you've got an app, and they're gonna be 20% off as well. So make sure to check the description so you get the maximum discount with whichever discount code you need to be using for these 2 devices. Okay, so last up is my own case, later case. We're having a deal as well for Black Friday. We normally do. Here's all the different colors. I still don't know which one's my favorite. I end up using coffee a lot. I like blue. I obviously like the classic color as well. We don't normally discount these things, but we're gonna be doing 25% off. And there's other discounts as well for accessories and add-ons. So if you wanna add a maglock ring, like you pick up this crimson and then add the hefty magnet so it stays stuck to all your magnetic mounts, better than MagSafe on its own. You can do that. There's screen protectors as well for the new iPhones. And here you can see what it looks like installed. So this is gonna be your blue with the ring added on the back, and that's on an iPhone 16 Pro Max. So there you have it. If you've been holding off on picking up or trying out later case, maybe now is the time you give it a crack. If you've been looking for just an extremely thin and satisfying phone case, this might be the one for you.